Hey guys, so here we go. We're going to use the sum and difference identities to find. The first one is sine of 375 degrees. So let me go pull my unit circle back up. We got to come up with two numbers that either add or subtract to give you 375. Now that I say this, I realize this value is bigger than 360. So what we can do is subtract 360. And this gives us 15 degrees. So now what we're looking for is sine of 15 degrees. And now we're going to look. We have tons. 45 minus 30, 60 minus 45, 135 minus 20. We have a lot. Okay. I'm just going to choose 45 and 30. So sine 45 minus 30. Okay. So the formula is a chant. Sine, cosine, cosine, sine. Okay, now let me get my unit circle back up. So sine of 45 is square root 2 over 2. Cosine of 30, square root of 3 over 2, minus cosine of 45, square root 2 over 2, and sine of 30 is 1/2. Okay, so this is what I have. So we're going to multiply. So we get the square root of 6 over 4, multiply square root 2 over 4. And all I can really do is that. So there is my final answer. Now the next one is cosine of 285. Okay, so let's look at our unit circle. We need to equal 285. Ooh, and we have something nice. How about 240 and 45? Okay, so cosine of 240 plus 45. So that chant goes cosine, cosine, clap, sine, sine. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my unit circle. Oop, that was not my unit circle. Cosine of 240. Where's 240? Cosine is negative 1/2. Cosine of 45, square root 2 over 2, minus, what's sine of 240? Negative square root of 3 over 2, and square root 2 over 2 for sine of 45. Okay, again, we're going to multiply. Minus a negative square root of 6 over 4. Because I have a minus and negative, I could rewrite this as a plus. Okay, and we are finito. Okay, number 15. Okay, so number 14, we haven't learned tangent yet, so we're going to throw that one out for now, and we'll do it after the test. Okay, so they give us quadrant 3, so let's see, 15, quadrant 3, A08. They tell us sine is 15 over 17, okay, so O and H. 15 and 17. Because we're in quadrant 3, 15 is going to be negative, and this value. Doing the Pythagorean triples, that becomes your 8. Okay, so here we go. Sine of theta equals negative 15 over 17, and cosine of theta is going to be negative 8 over 17. Okay. The next one, they tell us we're in quadrant 4. A-O-H. Okay, so remember TOA, A, and O. How about O and A? I wrote it right, said it wrong. Whoops, daisies. Okay, so get your numbers in. So it's a 3 here and a 4 here. The 3 is negative because it's on the y, and this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So, sine of B is going to be opposite over hypotenuse, and cosine of B is going to be adjacent over opposite. Okay. I've run out of room, so this is what I'm going to do. Give me half a second. If I can turn the page. Okay. So here you go. So sine was negative 15 over 17, and cosine is negative 8 over 17. Sine of B was negative 3 over 5, and cosine B is 4 over 5. Okay. So the first question is sine B minus theta. You want to be careful. Ooh, that's sneaky. Always write the formula. So sine, cosine, cosine, sine. B, theta, B, theta. Be careful. This is the first time we've seen something written backwards. Okay? So this step is going to be very crucial. So sine B is negative 3 over 5. Cosine theta is negative 8 over 17. Cosine B, 4 over 5. And sine theta is negative 15 over 17. I know that's 24. 17 times 5 is 85. Minus, I think that's the 60 over 85. So we get 84 over 85. Okay, that's how we do that one. Sine B plus theta. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to pull the same formula because it really is the same formula, but because this is plus, that will be plus. So this is sine, cosine, cosine, and sine. Because notice it's b theta and b theta, okay? And what's going to be nice here is we're going to use the same numbers. The only thing that's going to change is plus. So this is still 24 over 85, but this time it'll be negative plus a negative 60. Okay, and I got negative 36 over 85. Okay. Next is cosine of theta minus b. So the formula. Cosine, cosine, clap, sine, sine. This time it's theta and b. Theta and b. So cosine theta is negative 8 over 17. Cosine b is 4 over 5. Sine theta is negative 15 over 17. And b is negative 3 over 5. So negative 32 over 85. Two negatives here will give us 45 over 85. So put that in, and I get 13 over 85. Here, last one, we want to be careful. It's b plus theta, so it got flipped again. So the formula is still cosine, cosine, clap, sine, sine. But it's b theta, b theta. So cosine b is 4 over 5. Cosine theta is negative 8 over 17. B for sine is negative 3 over 5, and theta is negative 15 over 17. So this is still negative 32 over 85 minus 45 over 85. So 32 and 45. So this gives me negative 77 over 85. Okay, I will see you to do the last one in a jiffy.